welcome to another exciting video. And in this one, we'll be learning how to ensure form text inputs are accessible by using semantic HTML. We'll see how to use a field set to group related form fields together. Then we'll preview how proper HTML helps assistive technology like screen readers in identifying form field relationships and purpose. So we'll start with a pretty basic form. Here we have this input, let's say input type text. And here I have enabled accessibility, and here you can see how this is being treated. So this just says that it's a text box and nothing else. No information what exactly this text box is going to be used for. So we'll make it more meaningful. Let's go ahead and add an ID to it, and we'll call this ID as first name. So once we have done that, we'll also be including a label, and the label will have the keyword for. So this is basically going to associate these text box with the label. So here you can see that inside this section now it shows first name, and you'll notice that text box first name is coming up. So the screen reader will then be able to tell the user that the input that you are trying to provide is for a label called first name. Similarly, we can have another set of input that's last name. Now you'll notice the same over here as well. This is again showing that this text box is there to capture last name. Now, so you'll notice that what we're doing is we are making use of this for attribute, and we are providing the ID of the text box as the for attribute value. And the use of the for attribute coupled with the ID forms this relationship to help assistive tech identify the field with its label and enhances the field for all users, as interacting with the label provides a larger hit target for bringing focus to the associated input. Often you may want to group related fields together. Now let's go ahead and wrap each label and its associated input with a simple div. So here what I'll do is I'll have a div, and I've provided it a class called field group. And this div will basically be covering only the first name, and then we'll have another div so that it comes one below the other. Right now it's just coming horizontally. So we'll have another div over here which will group this last name. And once we have this association, now we can go one step further with identifying these as related fields by using the field set element. So the field set element basically tells that these form fields that we have inside these div tags is related to one thing. And what exactly it is, as far as this is concerned, this is going to be a full name. So we'll say legend. So here we have the field set, and the legend is full name. And now you can see in the assistive area where we are trying to identify, whenever you're hovering on the first one, that's full name, and within that you have the text as first name and then last name. So the screen readers and any other assistive tech that will be serving this form or analyzing this form will be able to tell the user that you're on a specific text box which is going to capture the first name and then last name, and the whole area is basically full name. So they will know that, okay, this particular form is trying to capture my full name in parts like first name and last name.